Hey, hustlers, I got a quick question for you. Are you here to just consume content or do you really want to take action? That's a fair question. Now, if you just want to watch the content, we put a marker and you can just go right into the content. But if you're serious about actually taking action and you want to do something, then you deserve to get a little bit more information about how to take advantage of what you're watching here and then take action. Because if you really want to do this business, everybody can consume content, right? We all watch these YouTube videos, but then the question for the person who's serious, the question becomes, what do I do after I watch the video? Because unfortunately, watching videos, that's not going to get the job done. So if you're serious about actually taking action, there are 3 things you need to do. Number 1, subscribe to the channel, because once you do that, you become a working class hustler, baby. You're part of a community of like minds, and that is significant and that is powerful. Number 2, you need to take advantage of the tools that are down in the description. For example, you might want to take advantage and download the free cheat sheet, especially if you're new, so that you have a lot of tips, tools, and tricks right in front of you so that you can get started. There are links down in the description. And finally, if you want to connect with someone that might be a little bit ahead of you, a real person, text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. And I'm serious, guys. I've been doing it for years because it is what I do. For absolutely nothing, you can connect with me. Not a robot, not a virtual assistant. And then from there, once we're connected, when I say connected, I mean in my phone. A lot of people want to connect through social media, through email list and all of this stuff. That's great. But let me tell you, if you can't reach out, and contact me on this phone, we ain't connected. I don't care how many Facebook friends you think you have and people you follow on Instagram and this and that. If you can't pick up the phone when you have a question, you are not connected. That's just the facts. Text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. And once we get connected, you can start asking your questions. You can bounce ideas off of me. And if there's anything I can do to help, I'm here for you. Now, with that being said, enjoy the video. Is it still profitable to sell on Amazon? That might be a question that you're asking yourself, especially when you consider around here we talk about selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. So it's a fair question. You might be thinking, is it even worth it to get in? Is it overcrowded? You know what? There's Bitcoin and crypto going on. Maybe I should be doing that. Well, let's get into it. I'm going to give you my take. We're going to look at Amazon overall as a company. We're going to look at the projected growth of the company. We're going to look at my numbers so that we can see year over year what I've been doing. And then I'm going to show you just how easy it is if you want to get started. So let's do it right now. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, welcome working class hustlers. Thank you for spending a moment of your time with me. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine, and this is what to sell on Amazon, where we talk all things selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want us to look at is, this was New York Times. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. And basically, you can read the headline: Amazon's profit soars 220% as pandemic drives online shopping. Now this, in all fairness, look at the date on this. This was May 12th of 2021. So you're talking what, 8-9 months maybe? But I want you to think about something. For those who have been using Amazon since the pandemic, they don't go back. I mean, once you see the convenience of it, there's really no going back. This has forced people into learning about the convenience of online shopping. Another thing I want us to look at, where's this? This is from The Verge. Amazon added another 50 million Prime subscribers during the pandemic. Again, this was April 15th of last year. So again, 8 or 9 months, give or take. But think about that. If you got 50 million more people that are using Prime, where are they looking to shop? Guys, I've been selling on Amazon for a long time, and I can tell you, your Prime members are loyal members. Once you once you invest in the membership, you want to take advantage of that free expedited shipping. Okay. Another thing I want to look at, this is from NASDAQ. It was a report. Let's see, when was that? November 19th, not too long ago, a couple of months. And all I want to do is look real quick at the summary. I want you to take a look at Amazon, and this is something you already knew. Amazon is one of the most dominant companies in the world and continues to leverage its formidable competitive advantages to drive new avenues of growth. Guys, you can see how it's growing. Okay. I don't care all the other opportunities that are out there, and there are plenty of them. That's what's great about being right here in America, if you are. But anywhere around the world, if you want to take advantage, it's a wonderful time to get into e-commerce. And then finally, let's take a quick gander at the current stock price, $2,984.53. That's as of today. And you can see today is February the 1st. The year is 2022. Here. So we can look, and if we look at, we're going to look at how this stock has been moving over the last 5 years. You can see the upward trend. If we go max, I mean, all you see is a major upward trend. Guys, that's not going to go away. Amazon ain't going to let it. So that's looking at things from the perspective of how the company is positioned overall, right? Because essentially what you're doing is you're hitching your wagon up to the Amazon train. And trust me, it is a great train to be hooked up with. Okay, so what we're going to look at now, we're going to look at my numbers so that we can get an idea of where I'm coming from. Why would I say that it is still profitable to sell on Amazon? Okay, so you can see that we're inside of my Amazon Seller Central account. And of course, as we said, today is February the 1st, the year is 2022. And so far today, we've had a whopping 3 sales. Over the last 7 days, we've had 101 sales. Over the last 15 days, 182. And the last running 30 days, take today, go back 30 days, 367 units sold, $9,214.58. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look. When you sell on Amazon, if you meet a certain threshold, they're gonna cut you a 1099-K. That is a tax document. You get one, the IRS gets one. And so we're going to look at mine from the years 2019, 2020, and 2021, just so that you can kind of get an idea. I'm not just coming out at anywhere with this. I've been selling on this platform. So in 2019, we did $105,295.87. That's gross. In 2020, we did $205,726. Now that was a serious uptick, and that was because that was during the height of the pandemic. So you can see in 2021, it came down quite a bit, easily, oh my, 75,000, right? But $125,355.93. And what I would look at, I would go from 2019 and then I would just skip to 2021, and you can see there's been a gradual uptick. Again, I really wouldn't count 2020 all that much. That was kind of an anomaly because of the height of the pandemic. The good thing is I was in position to take advantage of that. It's one thing to just say, oh, well, that was the pandemic. Okay. Did you take advantage of it? Oh, well, that ain't going to last. But did you take advantage of it? Were you positioned? You know, this is life, guys. Things are going to go up. Things are going to be down. So what? What did you get out of it? Were you positioned so that when it did go up, you got something out of it? It's not, things ain't going to stay the same. And you got to remember, I'm the first to tell you, I'm transparent. I show my numbers and they're not all that big, but you got to remember, I'm a truck driver by trade, full time. So it's not that I have to, you know, do crazy numbers. I'm adding this in addition to my regular income. So the next question you're going to have obviously is, okay, Horace, how much did you get to keep? If we're going to look at 2021, we did $125,355.93. How much did I get to keep out of that? That's what people really want to know. So let's hop over into my InventoryLab. That's the software that I use that helps me to actually see my numbers and run my business. So, okay, so here's what your dashboard looks like in InventoryLab. And if you're serious about running your business, this software is worth its weight in gold. This is the software that actually helps you see what's going on. Right now we're looking at February, which has not much in it. Well, we're gonna go quarterly. Well, maybe we'll go yearly first. And I want to look at 2021. We'll go view. I think that's going to break it down. Yeah, that broke it down over every month. But here's your pie chart, and you can see I spent $38,899 purchasing the goods. So that's gone right off the bat. A lot of people say, well, how much money do you need? Well, start to put this into perspective, guys. For me to do that 125,000 some odd dollars or whatever in gross revenue, I had to spend close to 40 grand. So be ready. Now, you're not going to spend it all at once, but you got to spend money. Okay. 17,000, over 17,000 was paid to Amazon in selling fees. Transaction fees, another 21, better than 21,000. Okay. Getting this inventory into Amazon was over $4,000. Okay. Then they got other expenses. Don't you just love that? That's nice and vague for you. Here, let me look at it another way. Okay. So one thing you could do, you could come over to your reports, come over to your profit and loss report, and then you can go yearly, you can go 2021, you can view. Okay, and so here's your report, and this is breaking it down by each month, okay? This was your total in revenue, and then it takes out for January, February, cost of goods and all of this, and you get your totals. But the bottom line, what you want to know net profit for all of these months. And then at the end, this was my net, 34,774. Now, here's what you got to do. You got to ask yourself, okay, would an extra $34,000 make a difference in your life? Okay. Now look, I tell you guys all the time, I'm a regular guy. I'm a truck driver. I'm going to actually show you. This is my W-2 from my regular job as a truck driver. I didn't make a lot of money. $62,548.69. But watch what happens. If I did $62,548.69 and then I add in another $34,774.23, then I jump from the 62 some odd $1,000 range to the 97. That's a big difference. And let me show you how I did that. That was what I was adding up. That was the $62,548 plus the $34,774,000, whatever. That's how I got to that. But you have to ask yourself, would an extra 35,000, basically, if you round up, would that make a difference in your life? If not, hey, keep it moving. There's plenty of other opportunities out here, especially the ones that promise you the world, and you're not going to have to do anything and nothing ever goes wrong, because all of a sudden when you take on that opportunity, life doesn't apply anymore. You get into some fantasy world sweepstakes where everything goes right. See, this is the reason why I love being transparent, because then I don't have to have some hidden agenda. Oh, well, I need to say this right, I need to say that right, because then they won't buy my course. I'm doing this business. I'm making mine. So, it doesn't matter to me. But if you want a realistic view on the kind of money, now mind you, I got people who have worked with me. I have people that I have trained, and they've gone on to make more than me. It all depends on how much you want to put into it. Maybe you're like me. Maybe this would be a side hustle for you. I mean, you could take it and do whatever you want to do with it. But let me show you just how easy it is. I'm going to give you a real life example of how easy it is to find products, list them, send them in, sell them. Okay, so let's jump back into my Amazon Seller Central account. And here's what you're looking at. You're looking at 2 pairs of scissors. Where did we come up with these scissors? Watch, when you're done with this video, watch the video where I'm talking about, hey, I'm trying to get up to $500,000 this year. And how I was going to do it was there were certain brands that I wanted to focus on. One of them was Milwaukee. And in that video, we talk about, actually in that video, you can see me going and picking up 2 pair of scissors, these Milwaukee scissors. Guys, I used the software Tactical Arbitrage. If you want to learn about that, we got a whole series on that. We got a lightning course. Guys, everything you need is right here. Okay, look it. Here's what that product looks like on Amazon. You're not going to see me because I sold my 2 pair. I only bought 2 pair. And on the video, you see me picking up the 2 pair in person. Okay, this stuff is real, guys. This is about as real as it gets. Do you understand? Look it. We're going to go back into my InventoryLab, and now you see why I love InventoryLab. Now look, we sold one on the 28th of January. Then we just sold the other pair 20 hours ago. Okay. So the systems haven't had a chance to communicate on the last sale, but they communicated on the first one. Now look, I paid $18.97 for a pair of scissors. Sold for $41. Net profit $12.81. 31% profit margin. 67. You could round up to 68% return on investment. You gonna get that in the stock market? If so, good for you. But if that's not your thing, this could work. Go watch that video. You'll see how I came up with that product. And there were other products in that video as well. I'm just waiting on those to sell so that we can do a follow-up video. I love doing this, showing you why do I like to do that? Because when you see with your own 2 eyes, none of this mysterious, oh, theoretically you could do this and you might do that. No. Let's show you the real. Okay. Then you begin to believe. And once you begin to believe, you take action. And the action leads to habits. And it is the habits, the repeated habits, that get you the results. It's the habits in life that are taking you somewhere, whether you like it or not. Okay, so on that note, go and watch that video. Again, take advantage of all of the resources that are down in the description. Get that. If you're a newbie, get that cheat sheet. It's free for you. If you really want to learn, watch. We got a couple of videos, the 7 steps. Learn to think as I think, and you'll get the results that I get. Do as I do. And then if you want to go beyond, you can go beyond. Guys do that all the time. But you got to get started, guys. So I'll see you. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to connect with me, text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. Don't cost you nothing. And you can ask me questions. I'll help you out. You can give me suggestions. One of the hustlers had a suggestion. He had a question, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be a good video. That's a surprise. That's coming up. I'll see you guys in the next video.